Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? It is time once again to make some picks. Now, after 18 months away from boxing, former 2-division champion Jermall Charlo returns and starting to hunt for a 3rd division strap. Now look, personally, I hate the Charlos. I cannot stand Jermall or Jermell. Okay, but you have to give credit where credit is due here. Jermall's 35 and he has 22 knockouts. He's 33-0, and not once has he ever tasted the canvas. So I need you guys to please like the video, hit that like button down below, share it out, subscribe to the channel, and down below, you tell me what you think about this fight. Let's not kid ourselves here, okay? Thomas LaManna might be a down-to-earth guy, one of the nicest guys ever, okay? He's a durable fighter, but he more than has his hands full in this fight. And, I mean, his record says that he's good, 39-5-1, right? But he's come out and he's said that this is his last chance, and his main problem is where he delegates his time. Look, he's a hustler, okay? He's running his own amateur promotion in Jersey. And you got to give it to a guy like that, that's hustling, trying to put money in the bank, food on the table. But for every second you're not in the gym concentrating on your own career, you're hurting your career. That's just the way it is. And look, I used to do play-by-play for 2 different MMA amateur organizations, one of which the promoter was also one of the fighters. And like I said, if you're not in the gym busting your hump, you're ruining your own boxing career. As a promoter, if you're in the gym working on your own stuff, your promotion is going to suffer. That's just the way it is. You know, there's so much to worry about running a promotion. You got to deal with your own fighters. You got to deal with the commissions. You got to deal with the venue space. There's always some drama somewhere for a promoter. And I know a lot of amateur promoters do. But those that also fight for their own promotions, it costs them. So that's, you know, an issue, okay? He's been in there with tough guys. He's sparred with Ron Boots Ennis. He's sparred with Bud Crawford. Okay, and since he got beat by Erislandy Lara, he's on a 9-fight winning streak. So he's starting to get his sea legs back under him. The question for Jermall, though, is what is his mindset going to be? You know, is he completely over being stripped by the WBC after his DWI arrest? He's talked about mental issues, just like Ryan Garcia has. Is he mentally all there? Because if you're not all there mentally, you're as good as dead in the ring. Early on, I think his inactivity, because he hasn't fought in, what, 14, 18 months, something like that? Early on, I think that inactivity is going to be bad for Charlo. Let's just say that. What happens if Thomas LaManna stings Charlo early on? Does that now play into Charlo's mental issues? I don't know if weight's going to be an issue for Jermall. I mean, look, he did come in 3.5 pounds overweight when he fought Jose Benavidez Jr. He can get outboxed. We've seen that happen with Charlo a couple of times. It's Thomas's first fight at 168, and at least he isn't taking on somebody that's on a roll. Okay? But he has said if he wins, he wants Canelo. What a freaking surprise. Somebody else calling out Canelo Alvarez. Your first fight at 168, if you get a win against someone that's been inactive, you don't call out the best in the division. Arguably the best in boxing, period. Grubhub guys going down the block. Thomas LaManna fights too upright. Okay? He doesn't duck his chin at all. He stays on the center line. I mean, he does have a decent hook, but his hands, to quote Conor McGregor, seem like they're stuck in the mud. There's a reason why Thomas LaManna is a 14-1 underdog right now. Now, Jermall Charlo has said that he wants to settle the score with Khalid Plant, and they've both agreed that if they both win, that's what's next for them. Didn't we just see that nonsense in New York 2 weeks ago? Didn't we? When you line up fights before you get through the fight that's coming up next for you, bad things happen. Just ask Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney about that. You don't do that. That's one of the biggest mistakes you can make in boxing. Okay. Upsets do happen. Now, Jermall at least used to throw some nasty uppercuts. And if you guys know me, you subscribe to the channel, you know how much I keep saying this. Uppercuts are the most deadliest punch in all of boxing. He has a really nasty overhand right that he throws. Fights well behind a double jab. At least he used to. I don't know. He's such a mystery now because of all this inactivity. Do I think Thomas LaManna can hurt Charlo? I don't think he has anything that Charlo hasn't faced before. I really don't. I don't see that one bit. Do I think he could catch him early? Sure. I think he could. But his footwork's going to be slower, and that gives LaManna that single hope and prayer and chance that he's looking for. As a counter-striker, though, Jermall Charlo could open up on LaManna because LaManna doesn't have good movement to begin with. Honestly, I'd like to see the upset here, but I just don't see it happening. I gotta go with Jermall Charlo. And I don't think he's going to the scorecards either. I think Jermall Charlo picks up his 23rd knockout. I think round 7, 8. if you want to be technical about it. So that's my lock. Jermall Charlo comes back with a win. Knockout, technical knockout, round 7, round 8. So there you have it. That's the lock. Is once again, I ask you to please like the video, share it out, subscribe to the channel, and down below you tell me what you think about this fight. And until the next video, it's Cyclone saying, peace out, homies.